Okay, so we saw in the previous video kind of the basics of what a budget is and how to put it together. So how can you actually implement this and create a budget and track your budget? So one way is with the Excel spreadsheet, as we saw. You can use the template that I linked to in the previous video or find a spreadsheet elsewhere on the internet or even create your own. And so what are the pros of this? For one, it's very customizable, especially if you have skills with Excel. You can add columns and rows, and you can figure out exactly the analysis you want to do in Excel itself. And so it's very customizable. That's a good feature. And if you're willing to invest the time and effort, you can make a pretty good budget doing the things you want to do and tracking the things you want. It's also relatively low tech, meaning you don't have to do too much with linking apps to your bank account, and you can kind of do things in a more manual but maybe more stable way. However, there are cons. It requires manual data entry, so you'll have to go to your bank account and your credit card statements and kind of manually enter things into Excel in order to track your budgeted and actual expenses. So that is time consuming. You'll have to devote some time every month to do that. And if you want to create graphs and other visuals and other analysis, again, you'll have to kind of have the Excel skills to do that, which is not too hard. You can find most of the stuff you want to do just on YouTube videos. But again, it will just require kind of an investment of your time to do that. However, because budgeting is a pretty central part of financial planning, there are a number of apps that you can get on your phone. So I'm just going to list a couple, and also I'm going to link some videos on YouTube that you can watch to kind of get a better sense of these apps. I personally don't use them, so I think I would not be an authority on giving you a good overview. So instead of that, I've kind of found some other reviewers on YouTube that I thought were pretty good and could give you a good sense of what these apps can do and what they cannot do and kind of the trade-offs. So I'm just going to list a couple of them that are popular. So Mint is a really popular one that's free. Personal Capital is a paid app, but it has certain advantages. And again, you can watch the YouTube videos that I link to kind of um, learn more about the trade-offs between these different apps. NerdWallet is another free one. Every Dollar is a paid one. And again, the paid ones will have certain features or conveniences that maybe the free ones don't, which is why you're paying for them. And so it may be worthwhile for you to pay. Oftentimes they're pretty nominal, and so it may be worthwhile to pay for some of the apps if they have features that you think will kind of help you stay on budget and be more accountable to your budget. And YNAB is another paid app.